The exhibition Detour Art, Outsider Folk Art in Visionary Environments explores the art and photographs of Kelly Ludwig and is sponsored by KSL 5 TV, the Nitka family, Summit County Rap Tax, Adobe, Struck Axiom, and the Utah Office of Museum Services. Ludwig's 90 pieces showcase the visionary art environments, outsider art, and folk art that she received along her travels. Along her travels in the backroads, she discovered this amazing creativity that was undiscovered. Outsider art is art that is created by individuals who have little or no training in the visual arts. They have not been influenced by galleries and museums. In the piece, The Birdhouse Yard Show, by artist Sam Morales, he created birdhouses after architectural places that he loved. After retiring from the Kelly Air Force Base, Sam decided that his first creation would be of a church that him and his wife Lupe were married in. He continued to build his birdhouses made out of recycled aluminum until his passing. After a long battle with cancer, his family had to dismantle his birdhouses in order to sell his house. The birdhouses are now on exhibit on the Detour Art exhibition. In the piece, Woman in Profile, by Raymond Masterson of Vermont, Raymond creates tapestries. In these tapestries, which he originally started to learn how to create, he started collecting socks and old wool scraps. Masterson spends 40 to 60 hours per week creating these pieces, and per square inch, there are at least 1,200 stitches. Masterson's work are on display across the country and have been exhibited in major collections alongside the collection of Mary, Queen of Scots. The Blue Farmhouse was created by Bill Miller of Maryland. Bill Miller uses vintage recycled linoleum to create his pieces and layers them with masonite. Bill is also one of the co-founders of the Pittsburgh Industrial Co-op and regularly discovers abandoned industrial sites and creates large-scale sculptures in these sites. Along Ludwig's travel across the United States, she received art in many of the places she traveled. In addition to that, the South is predominantly known for these folk art and visionary art environments. One exciting visionary environment is Margaret's Grocery. Margaret's Grocery is located in Mississippi. Margaret and her late husband actually opened a grocery store that was open to the public for their town. After her husband's passing, she met the Reverend Herman at her local church. Her and the Reverend decided to turn the grocery store into a food bank, painting it and turning it into a piece of art using bright colors such as pinks, reds, and blues. The store is now closed to the public. In the piece, Bob Ross by Butch Anthony, Butch Anthony used recycled circus canvas to create his pieces. Butch Anthony enjoys using found objects such as car parts to create his funny and satirical pieces. Butch Anthony stores all of his pieces in his barn on his homeland. This barn is also known as the Alabama Museum of Wonders. His work is also extensively exhibited throughout the country. In addition to that, Ludwig's travels made her notice that there is a predominant collection of folk and outsider artists in the South. Through wood carvings and paintings, many of these artists were exposed to her along her travels. Another great example of a Southern artist and folk art piece is those pieces by Ab the Flagman. Big Flag was created in 2001. Ab the Flagman was given his nickname because of his love for abstract art. He was born into a military family and had always been interested in flags from a young age. One of the most impressionable moments in his young life was when his father's casket was covered by an American flag. In addition to that, Ab likes to use recycled pieces in his work. He receives all of his wood through discarded wood that has been found. None of his pieces are purchased. Ab has also been commissioned by major museums and galleries to create pieces. He has works in the House of Blues, as well as he has been commissioned to create pieces for the 1996 Olympic Village. For more information on the Detour Art exhibit, please visit KimballArtCenter.org. The Kimball Art Center is a nonprofit art center and is open 7 days a week and is free to the public.